All right, I say welcome to the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Jim Lloyd. We come on a little bit early today because we want to get a little interview here with Coach Stephen Vanilli. And first off, what I'd like to say is welcome.
Thank you.
First-year coach. Welcome to Watertown. You've been around a little bit last year, of course, but now you're official resident here and an official head coach for the girls' varsity team. So welcome, number one.
Thank you.
Well, tell us how it's gone. Tell us how what's happening since you said yes.
Yeah, I mean, the beauty of last year is I got to watch from the sidelines and learn the players, learn the families, learn the program. And stepping in this year, we've been on the ice kind of since July and just chipping away at little things and putting in some new systems and some old systems and just getting the girls to work as a team. I think that's been the fun part. The players are what it's all about.
Right. Well, tell us a little bit about this crew as a whole. I know coaching girls is different.
It is different
than any other coaching that you can do, but I think it's also some of the most rewarding coaching you can do.
Yeah, I think with the girls, it's a lot more like building just a family environment, right? They want to have fun. They want to have that camaraderie. The boys' life is a little bit more rough and tough, and they want to go to war.
Yeah.
The girls want to show up and have a good time. And how do they do that? Right, hard work, discipline, accountability. Those are some of the things we're trying to put in place.
Well, and last night, you want to talk about having fun. Last night, you beat a really good Aberdeen team who's got long roots in championship seasons and winning in general. You guys played pretty well last night.
Yeah, we knew coming in, right? Vikander is a senior goalie who's been on Team SD. She's going to be tough to beat, right?
Yeah.
So you got to get to the net and you got to throw the puck a little bit. I mean, we got some puck luck early, which is great. But yeah, the girls came in loose and they were ready to play, and just I thought the first period went really well, and we mixed up the lines a little bit and kept the pressure. We're a little bit tired legs today with running the double headers, but proud of the girls, proud of the staff. Our coaches are doing a great job of BB running the offense and Kunkel running the defense and Brandon kind of running X and O's, and I think we got a good dynamic.
That's good. Well, and talk a little bit about how the girls team works. They play U14. There is no JV.
Yeah.
So it's a big jump, and we just saw a lot of your varsity players play the U14 game.
So we've got 7 girls that are being dual rostered. You'll look here, for those of you watching the feed, you'll see it a little bit in our warm-ups, but there's like 9 players on the ice. It looks a little empty. But once we get the bench will look full once the U14s come along, but running 6th, 7th graders at the high school 19U level is a challenge. There's a lot of maturity that comes with it, and how do you build a locker room environment that accepts those younger, less experienced players, and how do you set that conduct and then the gameplay, right? At the end of the day, it's a little bit more physical.
Yeah.
It's a little bit faster, a little less time and space.
Yeah. So that's a big part of what a head coach does at this level with the girls. You have 6th graders sitting in the same locker room as the juniors and seniors, and there's a difference.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah. And every group is different, right? So, I think we've been fortunate with this group of seniors and juniors that they're very welcoming. They got their bumps in the road too, right? Yeah. They're going through stages of life themselves, but been very good. The girls went out this morning as a team and had a little 605 drinks, and so they're just building it from the top to the bottom, and that's what it takes. Like we got some new Emma is going to be stepping into a captain role this year, and that's representing a little bit of that younger group, and they respect her, and so it's cool to see a sophomore stepping into a captainship.
Yeah, that is kind of neat. I always like the girls' game just for that dynamic, because the way we do it in South Dakota is different than we do it everywhere else. There's no stepping stones. You go from this level to the varsity.
Yeah. I mean, I'm born and raised in Minnesota, and don't hold it against me, but it's a different environment, right? So when you get to high school over there, it's a whole different program ran by different. The school runs the program.
Yeah.
But you're still seeing 8th, 9th graders that are playing some varsity, but those locker rooms they're different.
Yeah.
And
so tell us a little bit about your background. How do you get to where you are right now in hockey?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was just always the love for the ice. I think my mom and dad always talk about the rink rat, right? The outdoor ice, which maybe doesn't exist as much anymore as it once did back in the day. But yeah, just a love for the ice and just staying around it. And then, of course, with a lot of us, you get kids. Nyla got recruited to play as a 9-year-old, and they're like, hey, you've coached, you've played, you should come coach. And I'm like, yeah, because I got nothing else to do, right?
Right.
And then we didn't have a goalie, and she got stuck in the net, and here we are. But I've coached a variety of different teams and boys and girls, and really enjoyed it. I've definitely more enjoyed the girls' side. Again, the fun atmosphere is something that you can build, and I like building culture, and so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So you were involved last year. You were here, but you were commuting all the time.
Yeah.
And I remember you and I had this conversation. I had a conversation with your wife also.
Yeah.
Did you find a house yet?
Yeah.
Are you ready to move?
Yeah, we got it. The Watertown Lakewood faithful are definitely supportive of recruitment. So my Nyla went to Great Plains High School last year, and now Dominic this year he's a bantam, and so it really made the decision a lot easier with family in town. My wife's family's in town, and Gene Doyen and Dave's been around this arena for an eternity, and passed away. So rest his soul, but. So there was enough connections and enough encouragement, and we finally pulled the trigger and made the move.
Well, we're happy to have you. We always kind of thought we were going to head this route, but we didn't know for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking for that Laker fan base and so forth. But I know you don't like to talk about it, but you do have a favorite player on your varsity team. And I know you don't like to talk about it much, but maybe talk about her just a little bit. And what does it mean to have your daughter on the team?
Oh, I thought you were talking about my top goal scorer, Gracelyn Webb.
Well, yeah, her also, but talk a little bit about your daughter. You can take 2 seconds and talk about your daughter.
We got into hockey. It was more about the team and the environment and character, and so it wasn't the hockey. So I'm just proud of her. She really wants to fight for her team, both on and off the court. Right? Volleyball. It's still a little volleyball season in my head. But yeah, so hard work, dedication, team player, those are the characteristics that I want in my daughter, and it works in the sport, and I love to see her out there battling, and of course she wants the shutouts every time, and I'm like that. I don't know how many shutouts we're gonna get here in Watertown, but Team D and strong goaltending is gonna be a core of what we do here, and Kira's gonna take the net tonight, but. Proud of her.
And you have 2 goalies that can step in, including your daughter and Kira. I mean, they've both played a lot of hockey.
A lot of hockey, and again, at this level, with the weekend structure where you're playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's really nice to have 2 competent, strong goaltenders. And looking forward to that. And we got some young guns, right? Patricia just played. Elena will be getting some ice time throughout the year. And they're 9th graders, right? They're coming up behind. And we added another goalie this year in Corey Ruby. And people are always like, "Oh, we have too many goaltenders." I'm like, never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never have too many.
It can cause a little bit of a challenge with a coach, but you can never have too many because that's better than not enough.
We want competition, and obviously there's only one net, and that makes it tricky. But how do you build that, and how do you get them to grow? And so Owen and a couple others. I thought I'd be a goalie coach this year. That's what I thought. I'd be like, we'll ease into it. I'll work with Owen McBride and do some goalie coaching, but nope, right into the hot seat right off the bat.
And the hot seat it is. We appreciate you here. I'm going to let you get back to your team.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming up. Good luck with the season. And the coach, the girls varsity and 14 are in good hands. I know they are.
One day at a time. Here we go.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you bet. See ya. That was Stephen Vanilli, the head coach of the girls varsity and first-year head coach, and you can hear from his comments that he is well put together. The girls like him. They play for him, and it's going to be a good season on that girls' side. So we're looking forward to it. We're about 13 minutes away from puck drop. It is a 1 o'clock puck drop today. It's girls varsity against the Sioux Center Storm, and it is a storm outside. It's a snowstorm today. So it's the Sioux Center Storm, Watertown Lakers, girls varsity. We're going to step aside for a moment while the ZAM runs, and we will bring you puck drop at 1 o'clock.
feet 5'4", nothing to a giant. Waited my turn, call it perfect time and trust the Most High. Got the stars aligning, I was tapped in. I've been strategizing, dreams coming true. I've been fantasizing while you criticize. Pay attention to the signs, symbolize. Feel like a legend, they go idolize. Ayy, I'm a hero, wear my cape. Independent leader made a way. I'm the people's voice, hip parade. Stuck to my pace, the turtle win the race. The trophies on trophies, views from the townscape. Change is great, break, then I had to skate. God told me time to go elevate. Chosen child, I'm the champ, now not a featherweight. Man, I'm so blessed, I just meditate. Peace of mind, that's what you get when you out the way. By any means, I just listen what Malcolm say. Studied the game, I'm a student, learned every day. Stacking my bucks and I'm not talking Tampa Bay. Running the game, feel like first in the relay. Hand me my medal, took it to new levels. All gas on the pedal, not stagnant, cause settle now. Yeah, hey, we see you very soon. This what I'm here to do. Here to inspire you. We headed to the moon. Look, yeah, I'm living proof. About to bless off like Sioux. We about to take the roof.
We have a liftoff.
We headed to the moon.
I'm Ethan Stimson. I'm the son of Troy and Dana Stimson. I plan to attend South Dakota State University for aviation.
I'm Kira Reppy. I'm number 24. I'm the daughter of Joey and William, and after high school I plan to attend the University of Jamestown in Jamestown, North Dakota.
Jake Root, number 28, son of Jill Helvick and Ryan Root. Plans after high school or take a gap year.
My name is Grady Bodsword, number 25.
Number 11, Quinton Jorgensen. My parents are Tana and Tyler Jorgensen. After high school, I plan to attend Mitchell Tech for electrical construction.
My name is Jet Van Gilder, number 4. My parents are Melissa and Scott Simon. And my plans after high school are to go to a tech college for heavy equipment. I'm Jack Elsher, I'm number 22. My parents are Brad and Don Elsher, and after high school I plan to go to a four-year university for finance.
My name's Cole Nygaard, number 1. My parents are Jeremy and Amanda Nygaard. I plan on attending NDSU for education.
All right, the stage is set. We're glad to have you along today. Those starting lineups have been played. And we are going to have the national anthem, and we are going to be ready for a 1 o'clock puck drop. All right, the national anthem was played earlier today, so that's what we're going to go with here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Jim Lloyd and Jacqueline Lloyd going to bring it to you live throughout 3 periods. The Lakers had a nice outing last night as they won over the Aberdeen Cougars 3-2 last night and looked pretty good. We talked a little bit with head coach Stephen Vanilli, and he's a good interview. He's a good person, good with the girls. They like to play for him, and looking for a real good season out of these girls. And like he had said, the girls just kind of like to play hockey and have fun. It's just different than the boys, and he's obviously cued into that and has kind of got that girl mindset or a girl coach mindset. So there is a difference.
Right, yeah, definitely from boys to girls, there's a big difference. Girls, you got to be a little bit quieter. You can't really yell at them like you can boys, so...
Yeah, it's kind of one of those deals where you coach a little different, and of course he's done that. Allard, Hendricks, Schleissner are going to be starting, and we're going to go Canagater, Brenner, and Groneweg. And we are underway for a 1 o'clock puck drop. It's the Lakers against the Sioux Center Storm as they came up from Sioux Falls. They played Sioux Falls last night and lost, I believe it was 10-1 as a shot goes on for the Sioux Center Storm. Kira Reppy, the lone senior, there goes a shot up and over the top of her glove. So Kira Reppy has got the first look at the puck. Yeah, she is the lone senior on this team. And this puck is up in front of that Sioux Center Storm bench. I thought it hit a skate of a girl going off the ice. Sometimes you'll get too many on the ice for that as Grayson Webb tries to push it into the offensive zone. Play continues here in the neutral zone. In the neutral zone, this is Lily Murray. Yeah, she's going to take a shot. She scores! Lily Murray, early on at 16:05, brings it in. We'll see if we can get early on in the game. It's always nice to have that first one. And Lily Murray, I believe that's going to go unassisted as she gets onto her forehand. And it is a 1-0 game. Already, Lily Murray scores the first one of the game at 16:05, and we have already faced off after that one goal by Lily Murray. Puck is tied up right in front of that scorer's table.
At 16:05 in the first period, we have a Watertown Lakers goal scored by number 15, Lily Murray.
It is number 15, Lily Murray. Her dad is down in the penalty box as this shot goes on right into the glove of Schumacher. And the goalie down on that end, there comes the national anthem, as Haley Schumacher is the goalie for the Sioux Center Storm. Lily Murray's parents are helping out today. Her dad is down in the penalty box. Her mom sits to my right, and she's running the camera. So when the camera is moving, that's all her. So there goes another shot on right to the glove of Schumacher. That goes in from Kenna Knopf. So we're going to have a break in the play. It's 1-0. Watertown Lakers early on as Lily Murray strikes first. Facing off in that far corner, it's the farthest from us. We're up in the near corner opposite of where they just faced off as the Lakers win the face-off. That was one big success that they had last night, is they won almost every face-off of the entire game. And over on the far side, comes out into the neutral zone in front of that Laker bench. This is Harper Hendricks trying to push it up with her legs, gets it taken off her skate, and Sioux Center Storm is in, and there's a shot that goes off the stick of Reppy, and centering pass, couldn't find home. They were looking for Raya Brenner. We'll get those names, as Schleissner's down to the far end. She's all by herself. She's 1-on-5, waiting for her teammates to report to the offensive zone as she circles around a backhanded centering pass, a little high between the wheels, as the offensive play continues here for the Lakers. Trying to break it out is Sioux Center Storm as this puck sits on the blue line out into the neutral zone. Sioux Center Storm's going to dump it into the far corner. Dumped in there by Gronenweg. It's Gronenweg, Canagator, and Brenna is on that first line, is what they've announced as their first line, as the Lakers come in to the offensive zone. Kenna Knopf, she loses it off her stick, and here comes the Storm. They come in 2-on-2 on the far side. Bringing it in is Amanda King. She's been around this program for a while. I remember that name. As Amanda King losing it off her stick in the offensive zone. There's Emma Solaros. Kenna Knopf brings it up through the neutral zone for the Lakers. We're going to go in 2-on-3, 2-on-4. Shot goes off the stick of a defender down in that far corner. So as they Sioux Center Storm looks for a cross pass up to the neutral zone off the stick. You'll see the different sized players on the ice. It's always interesting in girls hockey. You go everywhere from a 6th grader as this puck goes to the glove of Kara Reppy, and we have a stoppage of play. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Sioux Center Storm. Sioux Center, Iowa is where they come from. It's about 3.5 hours away. Maybe took them a little longer today as they had to fight a little snow. It's a snowy day here in Watertown, South Dakota. Nice inside the rink. We're in here with a sweatshirt. The Prairie Lakes Ice Arena's brand new rink, 2nd season ever for this. As Schleissner comes in, she's going to take a shot up and over the top of everything. Off the glass, recovered by the Lakers. Back out to the defense. Now we're going to try to go defense to defense. In the near corner, kicking it along for the Lakers. That was Avery Anderson. She had a nice game last night as she plays defense. Coach Vanilli plays 5 defense, and sometimes he'll rotate in a couple other ones. As Schleissner's on her forehand, looking for Hendricks. Hendricks right in front. She couldn't do anything with it, and it's turned back over now into the neutral zone. As Anderson gives it to a falling teammate. As a recovery by the Lakers. Always fun when you pass to somebody that falls down just before they get the pass. Schleissner's going to turn it around in the defensive zone, looking for a Gracelyn Webb. She played a good game last night. She had 2 goals. So she has actually 3 goals on the year. So Gracelyn Webb, she wears number 19. She's done a nice job for the Lakers in this early part of the season. Just barely got started. The Lakers are 1-1, so 2 games in league, and the Sioux Center Storm have played also, they've played just 1 game, and that was Sioux Falls, and it was a 10-1 loss. Sioux Center Storm in the neutral zone. Now they take the offensive zone. Sioux Center Storm were in Sioux Falls last night, so maybe they didn't have to make the whole trip all the way from down in Sioux Center as a shot goes on, and Reppy's got it. Reppy's got it, just a stick save. We're going to have an offensive face-off coming here for the Storm. Neither one of these teams have had a power play. Although I think the Lakers had a power play last night, didn't they?
Yes.
Maybe 1 power play. So the Lakers have had 1 power play this season. It's early to talk about stats, but we talk about them anyway, as Lily Murray's going to bring it in back behind Shoemaker. Offensive zone here. As now it comes back out, and McKenna Knopf's going to have to chase all the way to her goalie, and I do think we're going to have an icing call, and we do. We're going to go all the way down the length of the ice to the right-hand side of Shoemaker. Jacqueline, this one has maybe not started out quite as fast as last night.
Looks like they kind of have some legs to get going still.
Yeah, you got to remember, a lot of these girls on both sides have played U14, so there are some tired legs playing.
Yep.
And of course, it's senior night, and our seniors in the goal. So we don't even have senior legs out there right now. A lot of juniors. As Harper Hendricks tries to turn this one around in traffic, gets pushed over, and now comes out defense to defense here for the Lakers. Down into the near corner. As this puck, it remains in the offensive zone. This is Schleicher. Schleicher going to take a nice shot, and she scores! Emma Schleicher at 10:39 makes it a 2-0 game, Lakers.
Really nice shot there, bottom left, I believe.
Now watch, you can see the replay here. Did we already miss the replay? So we missed the replay, but Emma Schleisner nonetheless. From right between the wheels, she makes it 2-0. Yeah, the Sioux. As Harper Hendricks, she's going to go one-on-one, getting it to her forehand, going to take a shot. And Schumacher's got it right between her pads as it bounces, and she corrals that one. We're going to stoppage of play. So it is Emma Schleisner who at 10:39 gives the Lakers a 2-0 lead. 5 shots on goal for the Lakers, just 3 shots on goal for the Sioux Center Storm. Sioux Center Storm, of course, looking for their first win. They were in Sioux Falls last night and had a 10-0 loss down there, so that has to play in with your legs a little bit also.
Oh, yeah.
The one goal that was scored last night was by Malin Gronenweg, and that happened in the first period as the Storm takes the offensive zone here. Kenna Knopf takes it off a stick of the Sioux Center Storm as the Lakers try to push it up out of the zone and get it out into the neutral zone now. A little tick and tack here between these two teams. Lakers controlled the puck last night for about 90% of that game against Aberdeen. Aberdeen did have a little rush at the end of that game and brought it within 1 goal. Otherwise, it was the Lakers up 2 goals almost the entire game. This one is held in by the Sioux Center Storm. Now it's turned around on the near corner. Gananoff tries to get it up. That was to Audrey Eide as the Storm pushes it back in. Nobody can get their stick on it. Reppy pushes that one aside for the Lakers. There's another one, almost found the goalie as Kenna Knopf takes it off the stick of the goalie. Offensive play here continues for the Storm. Centering pass broken up by Amanda King on the far side as the Lakers continue to try to push it out. And a long offensive zone play here for the Storm as the Lakers cannot seem to break the defensive zone. Now it does come out as Lily Murray taps it along right in front of that Laker bench as the Storm have to regroup in the neutral zone, and now they come in 1-on-4. That was Brenner as the Sioux Center Storm were getting a change. Now everybody's going to change on both sides as this one goes all the way down for an icing call. It's going to be the Sioux Center Storm with an offensive faceoff. It's a 2-0 game.
It's great.
Yeah, Lakers playing pretty well, doing what they have to do, right? As we got Sioux Center Storm goalie over to their bench. I'm not sure what's going on. So they are going to change a goalie. It's Victoria Pettigras. She's going to come in. I'm not sure what that was about, if there's an issue with Schumacher or what it is. But we have a goalie change for the Sioux Center Storm. Schumacher went over there. This is Hendricks coming in. She's coming in 1-on-3 with a backhand. Doesn't take long for Pettigras to get a look at the puck as Harper Hendricks puts a backhand up into her glove. Victoria Pettigras, she's played before. We recognize that name in Sioux Center. So she should she should be able to take on those goalie goals pretty easily. She does have a lot of games under her belt. As this face-off is won by the Sioux Center Storm as they push it up into the neutral zone, pushing it down into the near corner. Into the near corner. That was Alyssa Matthews pushing it out. Now Hendricks. Hendricks going to come in on her forehand, going to dangle around, loses the puck in the offensive zone. Held in, however, by the Lakers. That was held in by Keegan Stope. Lakers working behind Pettigras as this one comes out, and it's a shot, and a nice shot there by Schleissner. Pettigras been up to the challenge. She just gets in there. You don't get a warm-up either when you come off the bench.
She's probably cold in the bench, and now she's out there getting 4 shots already.
Not going to take long to warm her up. But if you're a goalie, you know, you only got one spot like that on your team. You like to see a lot of shots, I would think. I think if I was a goalie, why not see a lot of shots?
Yeah.
A lot of touches as Kira Reppy gets a bouncing puck behind the net. She was going to stop it for a teammate, and it bounced up into her pads. Everything is good. Graceland Webb up through the neutral zone. A nice pass across by Graceland Webb, and a shot goes on. Shot went on there by the Lakers, pushed aside by Pendergrass. Pendergrass, I believe it is. I always say Pendergrass. Pendergrass. As the Lakers, this is Knopf going to hold it down. They're going to put a shot flat on the ice, looking for a tip in front. Grayson Webb was there for a tip and didn't get it done as the Sioux Center Storm now take the offensive zone on a backhand. Trying to push it in and into the net, and the net comes off its moorings. Making that attempt was Emma Sarlos. Emma Sarlos brought it in amongst many Lakers and ended up getting the post. Kira Reppy had a little piece of that. She was pushed into the post. Offensive face-off here for the Sioux Center Storm. We're going to do the boys varsity also at 7 tonight. JV game comes right after this as a centering pass by the Lakers. Can't find a home, and this one goes in back of Pendergrass. Sioux Center Storm skating it out up into the neutral zone. Looking for a cross pass, and it's back to the Lakers. Lakers are going to come back the other way. This is Audrey Eide as it gets taken off her stick, and we're going back the other way once again. Up through the neutral zone is the Sioux Center Storm, close to an offsides there. This is Amanda King. She's going to circle it around. She is an assistant captain. Looking for a centering pass and a tip, and almost pushed that one in was Brenner. A nice attempt there. Reppy was out of the way, and this is Brenner again, and there she gets that one in. Brenner standing in front. That's going to be Raya Brenner for the Sioux Center Storm. So the Sioux Center Storm are on the board at 5:28.
She was all alone in front of the net. I'm not sure where the Lakers defense went, but she had a clear shot.
She had 2 shots. That was her second shot, and it was pushed back into her. And you can see that right there. Yeah, she was camped in front of the net. So it's a 2-1 game. Raya Brenner will have to get that assist. Amanda King gets the assist as Reppy finds it in her glove, and we're going to stoppage of play. So Amanda King gets the assist to Brenner. Offensive faceoff right on a dot right above us. We're looking straight down on that play as it's won by the Lakers. Pushed back around the other side by Matthews. Matthews trying to get it going in the right way. Hendricks gets it on her stick. She's looking for a little space. She's going to wheel it all the way around to the near side up to Schleissner. Schleissner's going to tap it off the glass out in the neutral zone where the Storm is going to regroup with their defense. Nice job there by Hendricks. Trying to hold it in as the Lakers come back all the way across the neutral zone. This is Schleissner getting a little bit ahead of herself, taking it down in the near corner. She's got it now in back of Pendergrass. She's going to circle around, centering pass, and scores! So the Lakers come right back at 4:32. And here's the replay. A broken pass, and that is scored by Piper Kruger. Is that right?
Sloan Allard.
Sloan Allard.
29.
So Sloan Allard is in the right spot. And was that assist from Schleissner?
Think so.
There goes a shot on by Hendricks. We're going to have a stoppage of play. And Schleissner is going to get the assist. So it's Schleissner to Allard on a nice play. It was a centering pass that was broke up on the way, but it got to Allard instead right in front and got it past Pendergrass. Lakers continue an offensive play here as it caroms around that far corner. Centering pass to get out of the zone as it does get out into the neutral ice. Turning this one around for the Lakers is Strickerts. This is Graceland Webb in the neutral zone. She's going to create herself a little space, hand it back to the defense now quickly up through the neutral zone as Webb pushes it along on that far side and comes out to the center of the defensive zone for the Storm. Back out into neutral ice where the Lakers are going to pick it up. And this is Schleissner, and she runs into a Sioux Center Storm. And coming in on her backhand is Sarlos. It's broken up in traffic. There goes a shot on from the far wing on a loose puck. Warded away off the pad of Kira Reppy. Puck still in front. Pad save right at the post. Out to Reppy's left-hand side. Reppy up to the task on a flurry of a couple shots there. One that almost surprised her. She had a good position save as Schleissner's going to take it up through the crowd to get the offensive zone on her forehand. Going to take a shot wide. Harper Hendricks there to pick up the rebound. Tries to get to her forehand. Does. Broken up. Shot in front. Harper Hendricks going to go back and get her own rebound. Puts another shot on from the other side of the rink. Lakers hold the offensive zone in that far corner. Schleissner pushes it down. She's going to go get a break. Couple new legs here for the Lakers. Offensive zone. There goes a shot on right into the chest of Pendergrass. We never did really figure out why we had a goalie change there from Schumacher to Pendergrass for the Sioux Center Storm. But nonetheless, they changed their goalie. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Lakers. Murray, Kruger, and Webb for the Lakers. And that one goes in from just inside the blue line, and that was Keegan Stolp.
I think she was looking for a rebound or something for her teammates in the zone and ended up going in.
That's why you throw it on the net.
That is exactly why you throw it on the net. You never know if you can catch the goalie off guard.
So Keegan Stolp, that's going to be her first goal of the season. And from her defensive position. And the Lakers have a 4-1 lead in this one in the first period. We're at the 2-minute mark. In the first period, it was a 1 o'clock puck drop here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. We're in the premier rink. That's the bigger of the two rinks here at Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Second year for this ice arena. If you haven't been here yet, it's quite a nice place. 2 full sheets of ice, plenty of seating. And it's a hockey rink with a furnace. So Graceland Webb is going to get the assist. So it's Graceland Webb to Stolp. That number 11 jersey has another goal in it. Jacqueline Lloyd to my left. She wore that jersey for quite a few years here as a Laker. Still wears number 11 up at Concordia College, and this one gets to Pendergrass, and we have a stoppage of play. Jacqueline Lloyd in her senior year up at Concordia College playing hockey every day.
Yep.
And we got a long ways to go as they are early on in their season up in Moorhead, Minnesota. It's been a lot of fun. Division III NCAA hockey at its finest. It's at MIAC Conference. And if you like girls hockey, it's one of the best ones around, as the Lakers are going to put it on the net a few times there, back and forth, and Pendergrass does come up with it. We had a stoppage of play. Just under a minute.
Looked like Harper was trying to shoot it far right and accidentally hit the ref there in the leg.
Those refs, once in a while, they kind of have a hard job. They take on a little rubber once in a while, and that shot goes up and over the top. That's Harper Hendricks. Harper Hendricks putting a barrage of shots on here. 16 shots on goal here. 15 shots on goal for the Lakers. We're at that 40-second mark. We're just in the first period of a 1 o'clock puck drop. No penalties thus far this game. Just 5 goals in this one. Yeah, if you want to see some good college hockey, just go up the road to Moorhead. Concordia College, you watch that MIAC hockey. You like girls hockey, it's about the best in the nation, and you can find really good hockey. We've seen a lot of games, and there goes a shot. And the Lakers are going to make this one 5-1 just before the period break. Happened at 14:03. And that's going to be Allard. Watch this one. There goes a shot, a rebound, and there she is, Allard. So Sloan Allard for the Lakers make this one 5-1. You always like to have those goals right at the end of a period.
She's on hat trick watch now too.
Yeah, that's a rebound goal for Allard. That's what happens when you crash the net. You get those kind of goals. And
14 seconds, we have another Watertown Lakers goal. Scored by number 29,
so Hendricks and Hendricks and Schleissner are going to get the assist. So it's Hendricks, Schleissner, Allard with 14:03 left. 14 seconds in that first period. It's a 5-1 game. 16 shots on goal compared to 8 for the Sioux Center Storm. And it kind of started out slow, Jacqueline. Jacqueline started out slow in that first period, but it's been all Lakers.
Oh yeah. We've been playing their offensive zone.
Yeah,
70% of the time.
Yeah, the nice thing is now they get to switch sides and they get to play right in front of us if they continue that offensive play.
Right.
So
yeah.
it's the Watertown Lakers leading 5-1 over the Sioux Center Storm. It's girls varsity action here at Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. We're going to step aside and we will bring you the second period action here from the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
For 45 years, the Watertown Area Community Foundation has been right here investing in the vitality of our community and helping us grow. With over $11 million granted locally and $35 million in assets, the foundation is dedicated to making a real difference in Watertown. From supporting education and health initiatives to enhancing parks and local arts, our mission is to enrich lives by looking forward and giving back. When you support the Watertown Area Community Foundation, you're building a stronger, brighter future for us all. Together, we're making Watertown better, one investment at a time.
The sky's the limit with SkyTab. Your all-in-one mission control center featuring state-of-the-art tools to manage your restaurant. Accept orders at the table or online. Everything is seamless. Online reservations? We got that too. Want to send orders directly to the kitchen? No problem. Ready to pay? You can do that right at the table. Need to build loyalty? We've got you covered. Now take it to the next level with email marketing. Analyze your performance with advanced reporting tools, all easily accessible with the InCharge mobile app. It's time to skyrocket your business with SkyTab.
Looking for a way to show your school spirit and support the Watertown School District? With the Aero Spirit card from American Bank and Trust, you can do both. Every time you use your Aero Spirit debit card, a portion of your purchase goes right back to the school, helping fund important programs and activities. It's a win for you and a big win for our students. Visit your local American Bank and Trust at 1715 First Avenue Northeast today to sign up and make a difference with every swipe. American Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Do something to launch your future at Lake Area Tech. It's a living, working, thought-producing environment to help you level up in the workforce. Combined with hands-on training and real-world experience, you'll be ready to find a high-paying career you'll love right out of school, the way 99% of our graduates do. It's the best return on your college investment, the quickest path to your future success. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
For 3 generations, Technicolor screen printing has been Watertown's go-to for custom apparel and design. We combine decades of experience with the latest printing tech to capture every detail. From bold prints to detailed embroidery, Technicolor does it all. Whether it's your team, business, or special event, we bring your vision to life. Technicolor screen printing. Your colors, your story, your style.
Communities come together to serve a need, fix a problem, and build stronger. Custom Fabricators, a locally owned manufacturer, partnered with the Watertown Lakers to build custom lockers and provide custom storage solutions. From design and measurement to fabrication and installation, Custom Fabricators stepped up to reinforce the next generation of hockey. No fanfare, no spotlight, just a genuine, we've got your back. Custom Fabricators, because this is our community.
Give your home or business a facelift with Cashway Lumber. Our easy install, ready to paint LP Smart Side siding offers the beauty of traditional wood with more durability. Add texture and design to your home's exterior with Versetta stone. Beautify and protect your home with Landmark shingles, giving your home the ideal look with confidence.
You can count on Cashway for jobs done right. Cashway.
For when you are ready to get the job done, choose Cashway Lumber for a job done right.
Hockey fans, are you ready for power, speed, and precision on and off the ice? At Pelican Power Sports, we bring that same championship mentality to your ride. Whether it's snowmobiles, ATVs, motorcycles, jet skis, or UTVs, we service and repair them all to keep you in the action year-round. Pelican Power Sports, service and repair with a personal touch.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection. So stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip. It's the greatest of all times. Buffalo Wild Wings.
'Tis the season to put on your best vest and paint the town blaze orange. To answer the chorus of the most pheasants in the nation. Here, opening day is a holiday. The beginning of a ritual. The continuation of a tradition. Follow the call of the field to Watertown. There's so much South Dakota, so little time.
Do your best on DIY projects for your business or home with Cashway Lumber. Transform your kitchen with custom cabinetry designed uniquely for your home. Explore what Bear-built woodworks can do to add character to your space. Add warmth and durability with the new floor covering. We can even install it for you. Or bring color to your space with Benjamin Moore paint.
You can count on Cashway for jobs done right. Cashway Lumber.
For when you are ready to get the job done, choose Cashway Lumber for a job done right.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection. So stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Welcome back to the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Jim Lloyd, Jacqueline Lloyd brought you the first period, and we're going to see if we can find some highlights. As this is a highlight, this was the first one. Looked like this is Emma Schleisner taking a shot on a 5-hole. Let's see, we got to catch up where we were. That was a second goal of the game, and this is a Sioux Center Storm. That one in when Raya Brenner. That made it a 2-1 game. As Raya had a couple shots that time right in front. And now we must be going, this is probably going to be Sloan Allard right there as she finds kind of an errant centering pass. That was from Schleisner right in the back. That's a nice goal by Allard. Mm-hmm. At 2:15, was Stolp. That was Keegan Stolp who got her first goal of the year. And this is Hendricks. Hendricks over on a rebound, and that was the last goal, I believe. That was Allard as she scoots in for that rebound. Crashing the net makes all the difference in the world. It has for the Lakers. It's 5-1. And that's the way it is right now. We're about 3 minutes away from coming out of the locker room. Let's take a real quick break here, about a minute, and then we will come back, and we're going to bring you the second period of the Lakers and Sioux Center Storm.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6?
Pick 6.
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
For 45 years, the Watertown Area Community Foundation has been right here investing in the vitality of our community and helping us grow. With over $11 million granted locally and $35 million in assets, the foundation is dedicated to making a real difference in Watertown. From supporting education and health initiatives to enhancing parks and local arts, our mission is to enrich lives by looking forward and giving back. When you support the Watertown Area Community Foundation, you're building a stronger, brighter future for us all. Together, we're making Watertown better, one investment at a time.
The sky's the limit with SkyTab. Your all-in-one mission control center featuring state-of-the-art tools to manage your restaurant. Accept orders at the table or online. Everything is seamless. Online reservations? We got that too. Want to send orders directly to the kitchen? No problem. Ready to pay? You can do that right at the table. Need to build loyalty? We've got you covered. Now take it to the next level with email marketing. Analyze your performance with advanced reporting tools, all easily accessible with the InCharge mobile app. It's time to skyrocket your business with SkyTab.
Looking for a way to show your school spirit and support the Watertown School District? With the Arrow Spirit card from American Bank and Trust, you can do both.
Welcome back to the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Jim Lloyd, Jacqueline Lloyd, bringing you the live stream anywhere in the world you want to see us. We're happy to have you along. It's homecoming today. I don't know if they normally do a homecoming for hockey.
I think this is the first homecoming we've done.
I think it is. You hear homecoming for football all the time, but
yeah.
The Watertown Lakers Association does homecoming for hockey, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, starting a tradition.
It is. So there's an 11 o'clock game, a 12:30 game, a 1 o'clock game, which is this one, 2:30 today, 3 o'clock, a 4:45, 6:45 is a senior night presentation, and a 7 o'clock boys varsity. So it's a full boat today here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Storming outside, nice and inside. As the teams are going to gather up, Lakers around their net. Jacqueline, we call this second period what? The period of long ice.
Period of long ice.
We call it the period of long ice.
Farthest away from your bench, can get stuck in the D zone very easily.
Jacqueline, have you ever been stuck in the D zone?
Oh yeah.
On the other end of the ice?
Too many times to count.
So you end up with tired legs.
Yep.
And after a while, sometimes the offensive team is still able to switch, and you can be stuck in that defensive end.
Oh yeah, you can be out there for 2.5 minutes sometimes.
So what's a good shift length for a hockey player?
I would say the college level, especially 30 to 45 seconds.
Isn't that something? 35 to 40. And you'll see in high school they'll go a little bit longer, maybe a minute. Sometimes you're stuck out there.
45 minute, yeah.
Stephen Vanilli switches his lines out again. He sees who's coming with the storm, and then he switches his lines out.
Yeah, offset the lines a little bit to start a period.
Murray, Kruger, and Webb for the Lakers. And Kanagager, Brenner, and Cronenweg as the Lakers take the first shot off the glove of Pendergrass. That's Victoria Pendergrass in the net. There was a switch. There was a change. It is Victoria Pendergrass. She came in about halfway through that first period. I don't know if there was something wrong with the skate. Haley Schumacher started the game, and it almost looked like there was a problem with equipment or something. Pendergrass, a shot off her chest, gives up a big rebound. Lakers can't be there. As this goes another shot, rebounded off to the right. That shot went on by Avery Anderson. There's a little backhand attempt, and it goes in by Graceland Webb. She whacked at it with her backhand twice, and the Lakers are on the board in this second period at 16:23. That is Graceland Webb's fourth goal of this short Lakers season. She was there for the rebound, as you see it right there. It was two backhands in a row for Graceland Webb. And the Lakers enjoying a lead of 6-1 as we face off. That was Cronenweg for the Storm. As this one is tipped high off the glass, it was Hadley Phillips. Defense to defense. In that defensive zone are the Lakers. Up to the neutral zone. This is Piper. Piper up to Hendricks. She's going to get to her forehand. Takes her time. Shoots it directly into the chest of the goalie. We have a stoppage of play. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Lakers. No penalties in this game.
No, nothing yet.
Not a very physical game either.
No, hasn't been.
Want to see physical girls hockey? Try out the Mayak. Just up the road in Moorhead. Jacqueline, once in a while those games get physical.
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little scary.
I would have to say that that girls hockey up there is probably as physical as the boys hockey in South Dakota.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, but it is. Lakers control. There's a puck. Pendergrass had no idea where it was. Her teammate picked it up on the post after a backhand by Hendricks. And quickly into the offensive zone. Player goes down in the offensive zone here for the Storm. They carry that one around in their offensive zone. A near mishap down there for Pendergrass. She lost track of the puck and it was sitting next to her post. And as Hendricks brings it in the offensive zone, gets it picked off of her stick. Picked off her stick. As the puck is cleared out by the Storm. Lakers are going to regroup in the neutral zone. It's taken off a stick and we're going back the other way. Going back the other way is Maggie Wright. Maggie Wright gets it taken off of her stick just when she's ready to shoot. Offensive zone here for the Storm on that far end of the rink. It was all Lakers. That first period spent a lot of time in their offensive zone, did the Lakers. And now the Storm is down in that far end on their offensive zone. Little physicality over on that far corner as this puck comes out. This is Schleissner. Schleissner's going to come in 1-on-2. Going to hold up, centering pass to Lily Murray. She can't get anything on it. Right in front of the wheels. Nice backhand pass. I don't know if it was on purpose, but it was a nice centering pass nonetheless by Schleissner right on the stick of Murray. As this one coasts all the way back down to the far end. And the Lakers are going to have to push it up out of their defensive end once again. Held in here by the Sioux Center Storm, walking back and around. Nice stick work there as that one goes across, and they score. And they score. Sioux Center Storm at 13:58.
Bottom right corner there, Kira Rappi.
6-2 is what it looks like at Prairie Lake Ice Arena. Jacqueline, we have to figure out who scored that one down on the far end. I have a feeling it was Cronenweg. I'm going to give it to her. We'll look at a replay of that at some point.
At 13:58, the Sioux Center Storm goal, scored by number 17, Mason Cronenweg, assisted by number 23, that's 17 from
23, Emma Sarlos. Amelia, got it. Amelia Sarlos. So it's Sarlos to Cronenweg. He gets to that second goal. There's a centering pass. Try to get up out of the zone. As the Lakers are able to hold the offensive zone here. Grayson Webb over on that far corner. As there's scrum for the puck. And now it comes free. Bounces out of the offensive zone, and it's picked up by number 11, Keegan Stolp. Pushed across the neutral zone into the offensive zone here for the Lakers. Now it's back out to the neutral zone, pushing that one up with their legs is Sarlos. Collision down on the far end as the Lakers push it all the way back down. Not far enough for an icing as it caroms back around in the near corner. Lakers able to hold the offensive zone. There goes a shot wide. That was a shot on by McKenna Knopf. Controlling the puck is Hendricks behind Pendergrass. Back out to the defense to Knopf. Back down to Hendricks. She can't hold it in the near corner. It gets pushed around to the other side. Trying to tap it up to Hendricks as she pushes it along on the far end, held in here by the Lakers. Pushed into that near corner. Offensive play here for the Lakers. As this goes off a skate on an exit pass of Hendricks. And now it does come back out as the Storm goes in 2-on-1. And rebound by Reppy. She corrals it in front of her, and we have the stoppage of play. Nice opportunity there for the Storm. I want to say maybe that was Phillips that shot that. I apologize, I didn't see it. Who shot it? Macy Canagater is going to go in on an offensive faceoff here for the Storm. Out to the blue line, holding the line. Is a Storm looking for a tip in front, a loose puck in front, and Reppy pads that one away, looking for a tip in front. That was Phillips that threw that one in. As the Storm now take their turn playing a little offense. This is held in by Phillips. She's going to throw it on the ice, flat on the ice, right to the stick and glove of Kira Reppy. Kira Reppy's the only senior on this team. It's also not only homecoming, it's senior night.
It is.
We're going to talk about the one senior we have. It's Kira Reppy. She's played Team SD and has been a goalie for the Lakers for a long time. Nice to see her out there. As she does share time with Nyla Vanilli. There goes a shot up and off, maybe off of the glove of Reppy. As the Storm are starting to put it on the goal here in halfway through this second period. 6-2 Lakers. As the last goal was scored at 13:52 by Cronenweg for the Storm, making it a 6-2 game, and the Lakers are in. This is Lily Murray. Tries the shot. It does get to the blue paint, but didn't have enough on it. As we have a stoppage of play. New legs for both teams. If you're a Sioux Center Storm fan, you'd like to have one here somewhere in this second period. You got to get this thing a little bit closer. As a faceoff is won by the Lakers. Now it's pushed along. If the Storm hurries, they're going to go in 3-on-2. 3-on-2. This is Groenenweg looking for a shot and gets one. Goes off to the side. Kira Reppy showing some senior experience there with a pad save. As two players battle in that near corner. And Reppy has the puck. I thought maybe the puck was underneath one of those two players. Here's a replay. There's a near miss there by the Sioux Center Storm. Nice job, Kira Reppy. 10:27 in the second period. Jim Lloyd and Jacqueline Lloyd going to bring it to you for the rest of this one. And then we will be back on the air for a 7 o'clock boys varsity game against the Sioux Center Storm. That ought to be a good one tonight. The Laker boys have only played one game. They won 3-2 or 3-1 or 3-2 against Huron. As the offensive zone is taken by the Lakers, this is Schleissner as she pushes it on the red line, looking for a pass out front. That one goes a little bit wide. That was a Hendricks pass. There's Schleissner to Hendricks once again. They're going to try it again, going to throw it at the net. Comes back to Schleissner. She can't get the rebound. Nice little flurry there by the Lakers as they hold the offensive zone. It was Schleissner to Hendricks and Schleissner to Hendricks twice in a row. As this one's going to go all the way down for an icing call.
There's definitely some chemistry there, too. They've been playing on the same line for past, 3 years? 2 years?
2 years for sure, maybe 3, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It takes a little while to get chemistry like that. And when you have chemistry on that first line, you kind of look for one another or know where one another always are.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Pee-wee game going on next to us. I think it's Oahe and the Lakers. We'll see if we can get a score from that one as Grayson Webb pushes it towards the goal. Yeah, that's Piper. Piper Kruger out there. She wears number 23. All of her brothers wore number 23. All the Krugers wear 23. As this one's going to go far enough again for an icing as Kira Reppy lets it go to the boards. Another stoppage of play and an offensive faceoff coming. Kira Reppy fires that one down at the far end to the referee. The goalies like to do that. They like when there's icing down on the other end, they fire it the length of the ice to the referee. she's pretty good at it. Lakers win the face-off in their offensive zone. Puck in front. Piper Kruger can't quite get her stick on that one. It came from Graceland Webb. As the Lakers now breaking up out of their defensive zone up to the neutral zone, taking off their stick and pushed back the other way. That was touched along, not far enough for an icing, as the Lakers regroup behind their own goalie. Homecoming weekend, homecoming day for the Lakers. Everybody in action in the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. This is the premier rink, and the Driscoll rink is the one right next to us. It's the smaller of the two, but yet still a very nice rink as we have an icing call. We're going to have an offensive face-off coming here for the Lakers. Welcome aboard from Sioux Center. If you didn't make it through the snow for this one, you're in good hands. Jim and Jacqueline will take you through the rest of this game. Offensive face-off for the Storm. It's won by the Lakers. Trying to push it out in back of their own goalie. Picked up in the neutral zone by the Storm. Storm's controlling in the neutral zone. Gets taken off their stick as the Lakers trying to get it in their offensive zone. That neutral zone play can get kind of weird sometimes. Nobody has any possession of it. Goes back and forth for quite a while. As Lily Murray backhands it up to the red line. Finds it again at the red line. Yeah, she's going to skate it in on her forehand. She's going to take a shot right off the mask of Jordan Wasman. Haven't said her name at all. She's wears number 12 for the Storm. And she took one right off the mask. No harm, no foul. Just rattles your helmet just a little bit.
Yeah, might have a dent or two in the cage, but it's all right.
Another stoppage of play as Kirirepi fires it down to the referee. Do you ever get hit by a puck like that and you smell the rubber off your cage?
Yeah. I bet if you talk to any of the goalies, too, they'll tell you they can smell rubber.
You smell the rubber, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You have any dents in your cage?
I sure do.
Do you?
Yep. I got marks on my helmet.
You have a few dents in your legs?
Yeah, bruises everywhere after every weekend.
Blocking shots an important thing as brought in a centering pass. Nobody there. Going the length of the ice was Raya Brenner. Look for a centering pass to a teammate. There's no teammates there. As this one gets pushed back into the defensive zone for the Lakers. Going to work it back up in back of Kirirepi. Getting it going with their legs are the Lakers as they take the offensive zone. And this is a shot on a quick shot. That was by Schleissner. She just got it off her skate and fired it from her bench.
It was a good handle of the puck.
It was. It was. Yeah, there's a lot of room around those pads, isn't there?
Right.
You're padded up pretty good, but the puck always finds that one spot.
There's little spots that can get hit, and it's just the worst.
I've always told other parents, if you want to have a tough girl, sign them up for hockey. You can hit them over the head with a stick, and it doesn't even seem to bother them. Girls hockey. Some of the better hockey is the girls hockey. If you're intimidated and don't want to watch a hockey game because you don't understand it, come watch girls hockey. It's a little bit more finesse. It's a little bit slower, and if you learn the rules, you can do it much better than girls hockey, especially at this varsity level here in the state of South Dakota. It's SDHA. If you want to know anything about hockey stats for any teams at all levels all year round, as the Storm comes in 2-on-2 here, looking for a centering pass and can't quite get one in front. A missed opportunity there as they had a wide open Kronenweg right in front of the net. She couldn't quite get it to her stick as the neutral zone here is taken by the Lakers. Pushed ahead by Grayson Webb. She gets taken off the puck, and now she fires it in as it caroms back around into this near corner. Girls hockey is a good game. If you're interested in any hockey in South Dakota, you have to get to the SDHA website. All the stats, all the way back down to the squirt level. All the stats, all the schedule, it's all there. It's a great resource for any hockey news in the state of South Dakota. As the Lakers fling it out of their defensive zone, it's going to come back all the way down. As the Storm, with 5:21 left in this second period, we get a puck out of play and a whistle. We're going to face off in the neutral zone. Pretty nice crowd today on this home side. Over on the far corner is where the Sioux Center Storm parents are sitting. And you can see some of the JV boys, maybe some varsity boys for the Lakers watching, along with the Sioux Center Storm. Boys of a couple different ages. As Hendricks looking for Schleissner in front. She redirected it right into the glove of Pendergrass. Victoria Pendergrass. Sorry, I keep saying it wrong. Pendergrass, said just like it looks. She's done a nice job since she came in halfway through that first period. She came in for Haley Schumacher as two players go down hard in front of that Laker bench, and they're already up. I tell you about the tough girls that play hockey. As the Sioux Center Storm pushes it up into the neutral zone. As they come into their neutral zone, or offensive zone, sorry. Yeah, comes back out to the neutral zone, chasing over on the far side. This is Schleissner. Schleissner's going to come in on her forehand. She's going to take a look. Tried to get it between a pad and the post. Pendergrass had it covered as it comes back out into the neutral zone. Neutral zone play. Keegan Stolp throws it in for the Lakers. Picked up in back of her own goalie by Sarlos. Neutral zone play back to the defense. As this one gets sticked away. A quick shot in the offensive zone by the Storm. Sticked away by Reppy. It's a 6-2 game. 27 shots on goal for the Lakers. 15 for the Sioux Center Storm. Trying to corral that one is Amelia Sarlos. For the Storm, neutral cross ice pass in the neutral zone. Thrown down deep for the Storm. Lakers been able to control most of this one as this puck goes back around that Laker goalie on the back side, and now cannot be held in by the Storm. A neutral pass all the way across, and the Lakers are able to shoot it down into that far corner. Picked up by DeCoster. Ella DeCoster, she's the other one that plays opposite of Jordan Wasman in the defensive zone, as we're going to get an icing call. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Lakers. Ella DeCoster, where's number 6? In that defensive zone, as she's out there right now with Wasman. 4 defense is what they have listed on our chart. 4 defensive men for the Storm. As it gets pushed forward by the Lakers. Now having to regroup in that defensive zone out to the neutral zone is the Storm. As they're going to fling it all down. Not going to go for an icing. It was close. As the Lakers shoot it up that near board, up to the scorer's table. As it comes up the ice. And the Storm momentarily holds up the Lakers. There goes a shot in. That was a little bit off to the side, and that was, I don't know if we have her. Yes, we do. Kira Henman. She wears number 33. She's out there right now. She's half the size of everybody else out there, but does a good job for the Lakers.
She's a feisty little girl.
She wears number 33 and skates pretty good.
Yeah.
She would have played the U14 game. Getting a little varsity time here. She does a good job. As she pushes it up in the neutral zone. And this one goes all the way back in that defensive zone of the Lakers. Little stop and go here for the Lakers, trying to work it up out of their defensive zone off a skate. Able to hold the zone is the Storm. Now the Lakers get it up into the neutral zone. It's going to be 2-on-2 here. This is Schleissner. Schleissner going to put it flat on the ice. Didn't get all of it as that shot went a little bit wide of Pendergast. And we're going to get our first penalty of the game here, and it's going to come on the Storm. And if I have to guess, it is going to be on Jordan Wiseman. Lakers are going to play it out here on a delayed penalty. As this one gets shot on, and it was close to a tip in front. Right there for the tip was Avery Anderson, and she almost had one. Our first penalty of the game comes in the second period with a minute left. Do I have the right penalty there?
17.
Oh, it was Cronenweg. I had it wrong. Not the first time.
Kira Reppy hustled to the bench. We got a sixth player out there. We're able to work it in our offensive zone.
That one happened at a minute. First penalty of the game happens at the end of the second period. So the Lakers are, when they come in out of the locker room in the third period, they are going to come out in a power play situation for a minute. Nonetheless, they have a minute now, or under a minute, to play in that power play right now as Schleissner brings it in with her legs. Going to leave it back, or Hendricks can't get anything on it. And we're going back the other way, shorthanded. Going back down to the far end is Emma Sarlos. Boy, you'd like to have a shorthanded goal. And two players run into each other, Lakers, as Sarlos shot that one shorthanded. And that would have been a nice one if you're a fan of the Sioux Center Storm. Shorthanded goals are always nice. They're like freebies.
Oh, yeah. That'll get the momentum switched if you get a shorthander.
Yeah. Yeah, you like those shorties. 27 shots on goal for the Lakers, 16 for the Storm. And the Lakers are on a power play situation here, however, facing off in the wrong end. As now they come up to this end. This is Harper Hendricks going to do it with her legs. She comes in 1-on-3. And on a power play, tries to push it in. And not quite controlled. Trying to get her stick on it was Molly Schmeling. She wears number 20. As the Storm are able to get out of this penalty kill situation up to the neutral zone, off the glove of Reppy down in the far end. We're about under that 5-second mark in this second period, and a shot goes off the glove of Reppy by Sioux Center Storm, and Sioux Center Storm doing a nice job playing shorthanded there. Got 2 or 3 shots on goal at the end of that period. So the Lakers are going to come out in the third period with about a minute left, just barely under a minute, 58 seconds left of a power play. So Coach Vanilli's going to have to draw it up on the board, and we'll see if they can execute just what he draws up. What's he going to draw up, Jacqueline? One play, maybe?
Yeah, probably one play in the offensive zone. Not sure what their system is, but probably an umbrella type.
Couple passes. You got to be patient on that power play, as the Lakers have had one power play last night and did not capitalize on it. But power play situations are so important to score on those power plays.
Yeah, that can really get your team going, too, off that power play.
Well, it's so important on a power play that you have to control the puck. You don't shoot the first shot that you get, but you have to control the puck and take a good one, or otherwise you can be going back the other way.
Right. Keep possession. You never know when it's going to be kicked out for the other team, and they could be a threat for the shorthander.
All right, it's Jacqueline and Jim from the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. We're going to take a break here for about 10 minutes, and we're going to bring you the third period. It's the Watertown Lakers over the Sioux Center Storm, 6-2, and the Lakers will be on a power play when we come back in 10 minutes.
Every time you use your Aero Spirit debit card, a portion of your purchase goes right back to the school, helping fund important programs and activities. It's a win for you and a big win for our students. Visit your local American Bank and Trust at 1715 First Avenue Northeast today to sign up and make a difference with every swipe. American Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Do something to launch your future at Lake Area Tech. It's a living, working, thought-producing environment to help you level up in the workforce. Combined with hands-on training and real-world experience, you'll be ready to find a high-paying career you'll love right out of school. The way 99% of our graduates do. It's the best return on your college investment, the quickest path to your future success. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
For 3 generations, Technicolor Screen Printing has been Watertown's go-to for custom apparel and design. We combine decades of experience with the latest printing tech to capture every detail. From bold prints to detailed embroidery, Technicolor does it all. Whether it's your team, business, or special event, we bring your vision to life. Technicolor Screen Printing. Your colors, your story, your style.
Communities come together to serve a need, fix a problem, and build stronger. Custom Fabricators, a locally owned manufacturer, partnered with the Watertown Lakers to build custom lockers and provide custom storage solutions. From design and measurement to fabrication and installation, Custom Fabricators stepped up to reinforce the next generation of hockey. No fanfare, no spotlight, just a genuine, we've got your back. Custom Fabricators, because this is our community.
Give your home or business a facelift with Cashway Lumber. Our easy install, ready to paint LP SmartSide siding offers the beauty of traditional wood with more durability. Add texture and design to your home's exterior with Versetta stone. Beautify and protect your home with landmark shingles, giving your home the ideal look with confidence.
You can count on Cashway for jobs done right. Cashway.
For when you are ready to get the job done, choose Cashway Lumber for a job done right.
Hockey fans, are you ready for power, speed, and precision on and off the ice? At Pelican Power Sports, we bring that same championship mentality to your ride. Whether it's snowmobiles, ATVs, motorcycles, jet skis, or UTVs, we service and repair them all to keep you in the action year-round. Pelican Power Sports, service and repair with a personal touch.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection. So stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip. The greatest of all times. Buffalo Wild Wings.
'Tis the season to put on your best vest and paint the town blaze orange. To answer the chorus of the most pheasants in the nation. Here, opening day is a holiday. The beginning of a ritual. The continuation of a tradition. Follow the call of the field to Watertown. There's so much South Dakota, so little time.
Do your best on DIY projects for your business or home with Cashway Lumber. Transform your kitchen with custom cabinetry designed uniquely for your home. Explore what Bear-built woodworks can do to add character to your space. Add warmth and durability with the new floor covering. We can even install it for you. Or bring color to your space with Benjamin Moore paint.
You can count on Cashway for jobs done right. Cashway.
For when you are ready to get the job done, choose Cashway Lumber for a job done right.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection. So stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
For 45 years, the Watertown Area Community Foundation has been right here investing in the vitality of our community and helping us grow. With over $11 million granted locally and $35 million in assets, the foundation is dedicated to making a real difference in Watertown. From supporting education and health initiatives to enhancing parks and local arts, our mission is to enrich lives by looking forward and giving back. When you support the Watertown Area Community Foundation, you're building a stronger, brighter future for us all. Together, we're making Watertown better, one investment at a time.
The sky's the limit with SkyTab. Your all-in-one mission control center featuring state-of-the-art tools to manage your restaurant. Accept orders at the table or online. Everything is seamless. Online reservations? We got that too. Want to send orders directly to the kitchen? No problem. Ready to pay? You can do that right at the table. Need to build loyalty? We've got you covered. Now take it to the next level with email marketing. Analyze your performance with advanced reporting tools, all easily accessible with the InCharge mobile app. It's time to skyrocket your business with SkyTab.
Looking for a way to show your school spirit and support the Watertown School District? With the Aero Spirit card from American Bank and Trust, you can do both. Every time you use your Aero Spirit debit card, a portion of your purchase goes right back to the school, helping fund important programs and activities. It's a win for you and a big win for our students. Visit your local American Bank and Trust at 1715 First Avenue Northeast today to sign up and make a difference with every swipe. American Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Do something to launch your future at Lake Area Tech. It's a living, working, thought-producing environment to help you level up in the workforce. Combined with hands-on training and real-world experience, you'll be ready to find a high-paying career you'll love right out of school, the way 99% of our graduates do. It's the best return on your college investment, the quickest path to your future success. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
For 3 generations, Technicolor screen printing has been Watertown's go-to for custom apparel and design. We combine decades of experience with the latest printing tech to capture every detail. From bold prints to detailed embroidery, Technicolor does it all. Whether it's your team, business, or special event, we bring your vision to life. Technicolor screen printing. Your colors, your story, your style.
Communities come together to serve a need, fix a problem, and build stronger. Custom Fabricators, a locally owned manufacturer, partnered with the Watertown Lakers to build custom lockers and provide custom storage solutions. From design and measurement to fabrication and installation, Custom Fabricators stepped up to reinforce the next generation of hockey. No fanfare, no spotlight, just a genuine, we've got your back. Custom Fabricators, because this is our community.
Give your
All right, we are back at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. As you just saw a replay from Gracelyn Webb. And there you see it again. Gracelyn Webb, I believe that's her 4th goal of the year is what she found there. And a rebound goal. And that was a nice play there by Reppy as we get ready for this 3rd period here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. It's been all Watertown Laker girls, 6-2 over Sioux Center Storm. They've controlled much of the game, much like they did last night. They had a good game, a 3-2 win over the Aberdeen Cougars, and they've controlled the puck. They've controlled both games.
Yeah, we talk about controlling the game and keeping possession, and winning those face-offs, too, is a huge thing. The Watertown Lakers have done that very well this weekend.
Yeah, we haven't talked about the face-offs in this game. I guess we're starting to take it for granted maybe a little bit, but the Lakers won probably, we were just guessing, but I'll bet it's not all of 90% of the faceoffs. In fact, I think it was up until almost the third period. I think they won all the faceoffs.
Yeah.
And even this game, as you see, every faceoff becomes a possession for the Lakers. You add that up over the time, over the a weekend or a season even, makes a big difference.
Yeah, have that possession right off the face-off. You can get your line set up. You can get going right into your O-zone. Pressure the puck.
Yeah, well, you'll get some shots off of that, those offensive face-offs too. You know, you can push that thing to the net and get a quick shot, and sometimes you can surprise a goalie sooner or later on that. But our teams are about ready as the Lakers take the ice. It's Kira Reppy. It's the one senior on this team. She's gone the distance already today in this one, and she will continue on. It is senior night, homecoming, all at once here at Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Watertown Lakers Hockey Association have put a nice program together for the weekend here. A lot of games. 11 o'clock, the U14 girls won 6-1 over Sioux Center Storm. PWC played Oahe. Girls varsity, of course, at this 1 o'clock puck drop right now. And then the PWA is against Sioux Falls over next door. And then Bantam against Aberdeen. That one's coming up at 3 o'clock. And boys JV against Sioux Center at 4:45. And then we have a little break in the action. We're going to do a senior night presentation for about 15 minutes. 7 o'clock is how today is going to end with a varsity boys game here right at the Premier Rink. If you haven't been to the Premier Rink, it's a nice place. And oh yeah, and then afterwards, don't forget to stay around after the varsity games. It's going to be Meet the Lakers. So you get a chance to probably walk out on the ice, and it's going to be a Meet the Lakers. So that's always kind of nice for some of the youngsters to go out and meet those Lakers and the people that kids that you've seen play, or the other kids that have been around the rink. These kids are in the rink at least 4 nights a week, so they get to know each other pretty close. As we're about ready to go, it's third period action. Lakers, guess what? They won a face-off. It's Schleisner taking in the offensive zone on clean ice. Everything's a little faster on clean ice. As Schleisner is in that back corner. Now remember, Lakers are on a power play here for less than a minute, down to that 40-second mark. Took a shot there off of a stick and blocked away. Able to clear that one out is a Sioux Center Storm. Chasing back here for the Lakers is Alyssa Matthews. Going to get it going in the right direction and can't control it. Was Molly Schmaling in the offensive zone. And the Storm cleared out once again. We talked about what Coach Vanilli was going to draw up for his power play. I don't think this was it.
I think they're trying to get there.
You can erase that off the board, Coach, because that's not what's happening. So Sioux Center Storm, on the other hand, doing a nice job clearing the puck out 3 times, and that should do it for the Lakers power play. As we are full strength. That penalty was a Grunweg penalty that has expired. We are 5-on-5 hockey as the Storm going to bring it in the offensive zone. This is Amanda King. Amanda King gets where Foreham got a nice shot as she was alone in her offensive zone. She's an assistant captain for this team. Got a little bit on that one. Kira Reppy sticks that one away as King comes up right behind Reppy again. Reppy hugging that post. King takes a shot just wide of everything. Gets taken off her skates. There's King in front. She shoots it from her knees.
Left all alone. Back door.
So the Lakers allow one to go in at 15:21. And that was Amanda King. She took a shot on the post, got taken down to her knees, and all of a sudden she got a centering pass and puts it in. Amanda King gets him within 3.
Good effort there, staying on the puck, even if she was on her knees.
Yeah, she did a good job there on her knees, and she put it top shelf.
Right.
So, Sioux Center Storm, they drew up the right play as Reppy going to get it on her glove.
Number 13, Amanda King, assisted by number 28, Maggie Wright. That's 13.
So Maggie Wright's going to get the assist. It's Maggie Wright to Amanda King. Gets him within 3. Every goal counts. you're the Sioux Center Storm, you have a mountain to climb, and you do them one at a time. It's always nice to get that one just out of the locker room. And this is Graceland Webb, picks it up on the blue line. She's going to push it towards on her backhand. Puck comes out into neutral ice. And it's pushed up by the Storm into the offensive zone. This shot and looking for a tap in front. Nice opportunity there. That was Maggie Wright. She was about an inch away from scoring the 4th goal here for the Storm. A nice attempt. As this one goes up and out of play. So that was Maggie Wright in front. She almost had the tap to bring this thing within 2. Sioux Center Storm need to get one here soon, get a little momentum. Coming out of the locker room, the Lakers had a power play that did not develop at all. Nice job by the Storm clearing that one out 3 times. And come back right away, 5-on-5 hockey, and score a goal. As this one's pushed down into the neutral ice, this is Audrey Eide. Cross ice pass across the neutral zone for the Lakers. Back to the defense of the Storm. Bringing it from the defensive position, that's Sarlos. Into the offensive zone is Sarlos looking for centering pass. Sticked away by the Lakers. Lakers find it out into the neutral zone now. As turned back around, Sioux Center Storm is in. Taken off of her stick, brought that one in, was DeCoster. As Harper Hendricks, she's going to go in 1-on-2. She's going to make the corner. She's going to take a shot and gets sticked away by Pendergrass. Gets her own rebound. She's going to circle the wagons at the blue line. Looking over on this near side for Strickerts. Strickerts, she played a nice game last night also. She had a real nice assist as this one's going to come all the way back down to Kira Reppy, and we're going to have an icing call. So the Lakers need to keep things going forward here as the Sioux Center Storm brought it within 3. It was a 4-goal deficit in the locker room as Harper Hendricks tried to backhand one, gets broken up, held in here by the Lakers. Karam's off the far side. Sioux Center Storm bouncing it off that Laker bench. And they take the offensive zone, a centering pass, a good-looking centering pass. Playing some good defense there for the Lakers was McKenna Knopf, as their Sioux Center player was right in front. Regrouping in the neutral zone is the Storm, picked off by Schleissner. Schleissner's going to go in, and we have an offsides call on the Lakers. Stoppage of play, 12:47.
Sioux Center has had some good rushes there, coming out with a head of steam off of that penalty kill to start the period.
17 shots on goal for the Storm. 27 shots on goal for the Lakers. So, yeah, you're right, Jacqueline. A lot of good shots here as Grayson Webb fires one at the glove of Pendergrass. Tried to grab it smoothly, gets a rebound. Lakers aren't available. In that far corner, it's Lakers offensive zone looking in front for Webb. She's tied up as it caroms back around, pushed, squeezing down from her defensive position is McKenna Knopf. There goes a pass in, looking for a tip in front. And another centering pass. Storm doing a nice job getting the sticks in the way, helping out their goalie in the offensive zone, and this gets pushed out into the neutral zone by the Sioux Center Storm. Turned around here for the Lakers. This is Piper Kruger. She's going to bring it in with her legs. A little late on a shift is the Storm. That puck took a weird bounce. Looked like it was going to be pushed off to the stick side and goes right in front of the goal. Lakers can't pick up a rebound, and quickly the Sioux Center Storm are in with a centering pass and a nice shot. Caroms away, puck is loose. 2 saves there for Reppy. And the Storm continue to put it on Reppy as 2 quick shots and a loose puck. And we're going to have an offensive face-off here for Sioux Center Storm. Just what they're looking for in their offensive zone. Some nice centering passes by the Storm.
Yeah, good crash in the net by them, too.
Reppy did everything she could to corral that one. Never did get it corralled as it bounced off to the side. There's a centering pass off the post. Offensive play there by the Sioux Center Storm as this goes back to their defense in the neutral zone, trying to get it out of the neutral zone. Schleissner doing a good job there with pressure in the neutral zone on a back check. Puck skates along the red line over to the benches as Schleissner pushes it forward. She loses her stick. As a defense for the Lakers, push it up to Hendricks. Hendricks going to try to step around. She's going to go in on her forehand. Can't quite catch up to it as she's looking for a shot on her forehand. She's in the near corner. Centering pass between the wheels as the Lakers defense steps it down and around. This is Kenna Knopf. Puck in front, players in front in the blue paint. On the far end, able to clear it out is the Sioux Center Storm with their legs up through the neutral zone and offensive zone. Now that puck is given up to Matthews. Matthews going to look for Hendricks all the way up. Hendricks a little tired on her legs, and it's going to go far enough for an icing call. Hendricks will usually catch up with that one, but not at the end of a shift like that one.
Couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, just know you should be able to get it, but you can't.
Yeah.
A minute shift is a long time in hockey. And I want to say there might have been a minute and a half for Harper Hendricks. As Knopf circles it back around her own goalie. Gets ridden off the puck. There goes a shot on right into the goal of Reppy, and she had it all the way. Right into the glove of Reppy. She snapped a little leather for the senior goaltender on senior night. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Storm. Won by the Storm. There goes a shot, just a little bit wide, a loose puck. Reppy had her pad in the right spot and is able to glove it. Nice job, Kira Reppy. Pretty good goal play today. Seen 20 shots. As the Lakers are going to get fresh legs all the way around. And the Sioux Center Storm are going to stay with King, Cloak, and Phillips. Quick one off the face-off, goes in the glove of Reppy. That's where the face-offs are important. You can kind of, sometimes you can come up with a goal right quickly off the face-off, especially an offensive face-off. As this is Grayson Webb going to get it up through the neutral zone. Lakers going to go in 2-on-2. Two players go off in that far corner. As the Lakers defense going to regroup in the neutral zone. They're going to have to hold up, wait for some players to come up out of the zone. And Webb, as she brings it in the offensive zone, gets taken off the puck. This is King. She comes up through the neutral zone. She's skating past the defender. She makes the corner. Maybe a centering pass. Took a shot. A good position there was Cronenweg for a centering pass, and nothing doing. Good couple looks here for the Sioux Center Storm. And you have to believe that one of these are going to find the back of the net for the Storm, as they've had some really good opportunities in this third period. We're already at the 9-minute mark left in this game. So maybe a little urgency coming here for Sioux Center Storm as they got to find the back of the net here. Now they do take the offensive zone cleanly. Looking for centering pass. Centering pass, nobody there in front. For the Storm, this is Hendricks. Hendricks going to try to push it along. She kicks it up. Can't quite get it out of the zone. This is Matthews. She's going to bounce it off the boards and all the way down. It is touched, and they're going to have an icing call. Thought it was touched. They had his hand up and then back down, and we did get an icing call. It's a two-man crew for the referee crew for girls varsity. It's kind of nice. Both of them do the lines, and then both of them also call penalties. You'll see later in the varsity game, it's a four-man crew, varsity boys. Offensive face-off here for the Sioux Center Storm, won by the Lakers over on the far side. Pushing this one back around is Avery Anderson. Defensive defense working below that red line. Out to Hendricks. Hendricks to Schleissner. Schleissner's going to go in. She's going to go one-on-one and get to her forehand. Going to get back to her backhand off the pads of Pendergrass. She gets her rebound back in the far side. Over to Hendricks. Hendricks going to take a shot once again off the pad of Pendergrass. Here comes the Sioux Center Storm. If they hurry, they're going to go in 2-on-1. on the far side, centering pass. That pass went all the way across by Brenner and could not find her teammate as Schleissner shoots it down to the other end. They were the defense for the Storm are going to have to regroup behind their own goalie. Centering pass, getting it up quickly up to the neutral zone, picked off by Webb. Webb can't keep it on her stick in the neutral zone. Sioux Center Storm taking the offensive zone, trying to dance around. Nice defensive play there by Strickerts for the Lakers. Up down to the other end, defensive zone. Now for the Sioux Center Storm. We're at that 7.5 mark. Sioux Center Storm, if you're a fan of the Storm, you need to get a goal here real quick. You need to get within 2 to make this one close. Play there by Graceland Webb. She couldn't kick it on her stick and goes all the way back around Reppy, and we're going to get an icing call. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Lakers. In the middle of this period, the Sioux Center Storm had some good opportunities in front of the net. A couple loose pucks, nice passing in front of the net. And the senior goalie, Kira Reppy, has been up to the task. Face-off won by the Lakers in their offensive zone. Now it's tapped out to the blue line. Now neutral zone. Lakers are going to regroup. Tapping it up toward the line, looking for Piper Kruger. She gets run off the puck right in front of that scorer's table. And we're coming back the other way. This is Gronenweg. It's taken off of her stick. This is Grayson Webb going to come in on her backhand, going to push it along. In back of the goalie for Sioux Center Storm. Offensive play here for the Lakers. As the Storm try to work it up out of that zone. It's pushed in deep by the Lakers. Lakers doing a good job holding that zone. Now it comes out into the neutral zone, slapped ahead, and this was a turnover. And coming in is King. This is King, going to take a shot off the pad. She was one on goalie and couldn't get it up and over the top of that pad of Kira Reppy. And a couple players going down. This is Webb. She's going to give the puck up to Murray as she's going to go take a break. Murray's going to go in on her forehand. Murray's going to make the corner. Slaps it ahead. Can't get much on it in terms of a shot. In front of that scorer's table. Play continues. Pushed along there by Stolp for the Lakers as this puck goes all the way back. Kenna Knott going to regroup in her defensive zone, push it over towards her own bench. Harper Hendricks. Harper Hendricks going to turn this one around, get going with her legs as she's going to weave up through the neutral zone onto her forehand. Going to try to turn the corner. A little resistance there from Brenner. Nice job as Harper continues to circle the wagons, looking for a centering puck there to Allard, just a little bit behind her. And loose puck there. That was Allard that took another shot in front, and Harper Hendricks throws it in, broke up in traffic, still controlled by the Lakers in their offensive zone. This is Allard to Schleissner. Schleissner going to try to get it on her stick, and she does, gains control, goes in that far corner. Going to look for a backhanded pass, broke up, and another centering pass up ahead. They can't get it to Allard as she's looking in front the entire time. Yeah, she can't get a pass from her teammates. It was Hendricks trying to get it over to her. Now she takes it off. Hendricks with a slap shot high on the circle, and it's held in by the Lakers. Shot goes in, broke up in traffic, right up high between the wheels, held in by the Lakers. Doing a nice job holding that puck in is number 11, Keegan Stolp, as it now does come all the way back down, and we are going to get an icing call. The Lakers are getting a little tired on that one as they held their offensive zone.
Yeah. I had possession almost the whole time there.
Doing a nice job with the Lakers on some tired legs. 4:24 left in this one. It's a 6-3 game here in favor of the Lakers. It's a big day here at Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. All the levels are playing. It's called homecoming here for the Lakers. We're going to meet the Lakers after the varsity game at 7. We're going to have an alumni pitcher. What else is going on? A lot of things here at Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. In fact, the Driscoll rink on the other end has also been busy all day. As this puck is scooted all the way back down for an icing call. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Lakers. The time is ticking away on the Sioux Center Storm. had a really good flurry of opportunities in the middle of this period to bring it within 2 goals. And Kira Reppy on senior night, that was the other thing it is, it's senior night. Kira Reppy, the goalie for the Lakers, she's the only senior on this team. So the Lakers have a young team and are going to play pretty well. If the Lakers hold on in this one, it's going to bring them to 2-1. And they also play the 3rd game of the weekend tomorrow, as they are going to play Rushmore at 12:15 right here on this ice. So the Lakers chase back to their defensive zone. Reppy thought maybe it was icing. She had her hand up. It's not. As the Lakers push it up out of the defensive zone. This is Schleichner. She's going to go in 1-on-4. On her backhand, going to make the corner around 1. Going to try to dance around and loses the puck in that far corner. As the Lakers were getting a change, she was by herself. As now it's fired in by Piper Kruger off the skate. As the neutral zone play continues here for the Lakers, as Webb can't keep it on her stick and it's pushed down, and it is an icing call. We're going to go down to the far end with a Laker faceoff. Victoria Pendergrass came in at the end of the first period for Haley Schumacher for the Sioux Center Storm in the goal. We still don't know for sure why Schumacher came out. It looked like maybe she had something wrong with her skate. Maybe they can't get it fixed, I don't know. Nonetheless, Sioux Center Storm used both goalies that they brought. As a shot goes almost up. That was by Allard as she chases down to that far corner. Back of Pendergrass. Gracelyn Webb hustles to it, looking for a centering pass. Gets a centering pass, firing the puck was Piper Kruger as play continues behind that Sioux Center goalie. Couple pushes, couple shoves. We got 2 Lakers down. There's only 1 person standing in the back of the net. And now the Sioux Center Storm come up out of the defensive zone. And this is Brenner. She's going to dance around everybody. She found a little energy. She gets upended, looking for a centering pass. A good centering pass. Can't get it on her stick. Was a Sioux Center Storm player. I didn't get her number, but she could not keep it on her stick on a centering pass. And the Lakers are up the other direction, and this is a shot by McKenna Knopf as she goes a distance of the ice. Out to the neutral zone, the Lakers. Pinch in by Allard, and Harper Hendricks gets the puck out. She's going to get going with her legs. She's going to go in 1-on-3. She does have some trailing Lakers and teammates and takes a shot into the glove of Pendergrass. Stoppage of play. We're at that almost at that 1 minute mark. Triple ones. It's a 6-3 game. It's been all Watertown Lakers on this one as they went up 2-0 early in that first period. Storm answered back, making it 2-1, and then it was 4 straight Laker goals. And the Storms had the last 2 goals, making it a 6-3 game.
1 minute remaining.
And we are at that 1 minute mark. Here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. This is the premier ice rink. This is the bigger of the 2 rinks as the Storm get in the offensive zone. Nice job continuing to back check is the Lakers as Hendricks looks for a long stretch pass up to Henman. Goes all the way back down. Pendergrass hands it to a teammate as Schleichner in that far corner going to have a little bit left in the tank here. She's going to stop at the dot, going to circle back around. Offensive play here for the Lakers. We're at that 22nd mark. Lakers got to hold possession here, and they do push it down deep in their zone, and that looks like this the way this one is going to end as we get to that 12-second mark. Here comes a puck all the way back down into the far corner, and that should do it for this one as the Lakers get their 2nd win of the season. They won last night over Aberdeen, and they're going to win this one. And a 6-3 game. It was Lakers in the middle of this game. With 4 unanswered goals. So it's a 6-3 win for the Lakers varsity over the Sioux Center Storm.
I think I was just hearing player of the game, Sloan Allard.
Sloan Allard, player of the game, and that is Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh.
Is sponsoring that. Player of the game, Sloan Allard. I don't know what they get from Buffalo Wild Wings, if they get some wings or what they get.
Gift card, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good place to have any type of get-together. One of my favorite places. My friend from Pier, John Winkler, he always takes me to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I never argue. So that's going to do it here for this 1 o'clock puck drop. It was the Lakers from that time on. Went all the way through with a 6-3 win over the Sioux Center Storm. Stick around. Hockey action here continues at the Ice Arena. It's a 3 o'clock game. Boys Bantams versus Aberdeen. And then it's the boys JV starting on this rink at 4:45. So we have a little break in the action right now, but it's going to be finished off by a 7 o'clock boys varsity game against Sioux Center Storm right here. Jacqueline and I will bring it to you at 7 o'clock. If you can't make it to the rink, we'd love to have you here, but not. If not, you're in good hands. We're going to take you all the way through that 7 o'clock game tonight. So stick around. It's homecoming here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. It's senior night at Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. And it's alumni picture time at some point here at the arena. And we're going to meet the Lakers after the end of that 7 o'clock boys varsity game. Jim and Jacqueline, we will see you at 7 o'clock for boys varsity action. Same place at 7 o'clock.